my name is Anna Edelweiss and welcome to your Sud violin session with me. Today I'm going to show you and teach you everything about pizzicato. You might as well have heard it before. In a way, people call it plucking the strings. However, in Italian terms we do call it pizzicato, and that's how you're going to find it on the scores as well. To perform this exercise you won't actually need your bow, therefore you can just leave it on the side. So we're going to start off by putting the violin 10 o'clock as we talked about it previously. Make sure you're comfortable and you're holding the violin very firmly. Don't drop your instrument on the floor. So supporting the violin with the left hand on the side, very relaxed, just supporting, making sure that holding firmly to the instrument. Step number 2, we will slowly place your right thumb on the edge of the fingerboard. You're just gonna keep it here for now because it will give you the support when you're actually plucking the string and performing this exercise on your violin. So we are going to use the first 2 strings because normally they are the easiest to go with just because they are the first 2. So we're gonna put the violin up, the thumb underneath as we talked about it, the edge of the fingerboard just nicely and relaxed over here, and slowly we're gonna use the index finger to pluck the first string. So when you perform this exercise, I normally recommend for my students to try to stay just slightly off from the bridge. The reason behind it because the strings are very tense close to the bridge, therefore you will find it a little bit harder to pluck the string. When you try to pluck it down here, it is a lot softer, therefore it's easier for your finger to create a better and a fuller sound on the violin. I would say trying to use just the tip of the finger, the less the contact point, the better sound it's gonna create on the violin. To create the best resonance pizzicato that we can on the violin, we will use only the fingertip with a little bit more energy. And you can create a better resonance as well. Now we're gonna try and play 4 little notes by using this plucking technique pizzicato on the violin. So same thing, we're gonna put the violin up 10 o'clock. We're gonna hold it with the left hand on the side. We're gonna put the thumb underneath. And 3, 2, 1. First string, second string, third string, 4. A little bit faster this time. Most students are using the index finger to perform this exercise, but I have came across through my career a lot of students that prefer to use the middle finger. Use whichever you prefer. In the very classical and authentic way, try to use the index finger just because you will find it eventually a lot easier and more convenient a lot of times. That's it about pizzicato technique. So try to stay and keep your contact point somewhere a little bit lower on the fingerboard for a better and a richer sound. But you can also perform this technique closer to the bridge, which is going to create a brighter sound, but you will need a little bit more energy to create this sound as the string it is very tense close to the bridge. And that's how you play pizzicato on the violin. We're going to use it quite a lot, especially in ABRSM, Violin Style Number 1. Most of the songs will be played by pizzicato, just because to hold and use the bow is a little bit more complicated. Therefore, we want to keep it simple to make sure that first you get very confident with the pizzicato, so we can later on move on and use the bow as well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!